Sup, it's Hallie, and welcome back to Lisa Definitive Edition. When we last left off, we had finished Area 3, and we saved over here, so we can camp over not this direction, the other way. Because it is once again time to face a manifestation of Marty, which means we're gonna be here for a bit. It's gonna be a long stream, etc. and so forth. We'll do our best to be efficient about it, but also to not lose our party members to the guy. And that means I need to remember how to get through this sequence. Goodness. I've only been through it so many times before. Snigret. Yep. Harry hints or something. You can safely fall off cliffs here. Thank goodness. Or maybe not. I'm pretty sure you don't actually need to read any of these signs. You can just go. You just gotta figure out which way is the way. So we gotta fight the nightmare dog first. I think we do. Dog! Is he gonna attack me? Also, hold on a second. Did I actually start craving joy? No, I did not. Okay. Meh. It doesn't take away our joy, though. Not just yet. I should probably hit it with a fireball. There you go. No problem, dog. You. Pretty sure walking off of ledges will still cost me health, though, so I probably should avoid doing that. Me? See? You see me? No. Actually, I do not. Can you see me? Well, it seems I was supposed to read those the other direction. Oh, hey, it started raining. That might be a good sign. It indicates that things are changing and therefore progress is being made. Whew. Now you gotta keep going. Gotta keep going in the loop a little bit longer. If I gotta check these, it's still on those. So I'm not sure how long this one might take us. We do have some powerful options for hitting multiple targets. Like, Farty's Truck Slam can really help with the spider phase, I think, provided he actually hits things. And I know Brad's always good for that sort of thing. Percy ought to be helpful for dealing with, what's it? Who's it? That freaking Tricky Rick guy. Since he can just set him on fire. I gotta go in here. Go work. Door. Yeah, we're on the right track. Okay. But yeah, apart from that, I actually don't really expect much help from Buff, of all people. Because, like, all his best skills require TP, and he's like kind of a defensive character, so he doesn't take very much damage, and therefore doesn't gain very much TP. Maybe the guys that we'll be facing will be strong enough to, like, make a dent in him so that he can actually participate more with better attacks, but I think we're probably going to end up relying on, like, TP boosting items just to get anything out of him at all. And it might do us some good to get him drunk before we reach Marty himself so that he can use better TP attacks right off the bat. We'll just have to see. But yeah, like of the 3 party members we picked for this run, I think Buff was the most disappointing because he's kind of just more damage, and that's it. That's all he can do. The best thing about him is that his regular attack can inflict fallen. Everything else about him is terribly mediocre. Even Farty has a bit more going for him, I would say. Because, like, Farty can fall in multiple people. And you even have multiple levels to decide what to prioritize, whether it's damage or otherwise. This is where the... Yeah, there's where the mutant comes. Oh, no! Fear not the Brad mutant. Is there any point in climbing that just yet? Yeah, probably. Okay. I can never remember how far up this rope we need to go. But it's gonna take a long time. We have no arms. Right, so we got lightning going on. There's like glowing light. Alright, I'm gonna try to climb down now. I think the ground changes if we get high enough. But then, oh wait, no, we can just keep gluing down into the ground now. Okay. Good, good. So, my life continues to revolve around just like working on Take 2 and going to actual work and just babysitting for my sister. But I've been having much more success of focusing my time and attention on Take 2 when it's available. Which is a good thing. It's still not moving nearly fast enough on my estimation, but like, I'm setting aside nearly like a full-time job's worth of time for it every week. So if I can't get it done, then like, it truly wasn't doable. At least not within the scope of my intention for it. There are always more setbacks than I expect too. Like, just today, when I was working on it or was it yesterday? I don't remember if I fight this crow. Anyway. Let's see. Wow, he can't even hurt me. That's surprising. But what does the most damage? That didn't do nearly as much. And we'll just stick with the fireballs, because they're strong. But anyway, it was either like yesterday or today I was trying to get some stuff done on it, and like a bug came up in one of the fights and I had to figure out what the heck was going on with that, and that took like a whole 2 hours worth of troubleshooting to solve. But it did get solved, so hooray. It was kind of a niche circumstance. Basically what happened was, Facade had tackled the character and done enough damage to knock them out, but then that character was involved in a cutscene, and I have it set up so that whenever a character is called for a cutscene in the middle of battle, that person revives with 1 HP and returns to the battlefield. So that they're like, you know, able to talk. But anyway, whenever Facade did that thing, it basically created the conditions where the character both needed revived and to return to the battlefield. And for whatever reason, that did not work properly. Like, it brought them back, but their sprite didn't show, and their character sprite didn't appear either. I don't actually know if Buzzo can kill me here. I'm gonna just eat some light jerky. Owie. You know what, maybe something a little stronger. Just in case he can. Have some soup bread. He eventually dies on his own, that's why I'm not attacking. Plus 0 experience, it's a waste of time. Alright, I should keep that in mind for next time. The crow does explode, though. I wonder if it doesn't in, like, regular mode. We'll have to do a regular mode run sometime. I eventually will. I'm just not sure when exactly. Which challenge run it would be appropriate to do one in. But anyway, got that thing all figured out so that the character properly returns to the battlefield and gets their HP back like they should. In the meantime, most of my efforts for the game recently have been kind of remodeling the existing areas of his reality and like kind of standardizing them too. Like, since I've made a definite map I like of the school, using it as a blueprint, I'm making sure that each screen matches the specs. And since a lot of the screens match each other because the layout is the same, like for the differences between the third floor, second floor, etc., they have like the same number of entrances and exits and whatnot. Since that's the case, I started standardizing all that stuff too, so that like when those things are eventually going to come up, they will already be made because I will have anticipated the need for their existence anyway. Oh, this part takes so freaking long. But yeah, I've gotten like the second floor and third floor of the school pretty well mapped out for what was supposed to be there. I created the bathrooms just this morning, actually. You still can't get into the boys' room because we haven't unlocked MC in the plot yet. But the girls' room is now enterable, and there's still like a devil fight inside that's repeatable. But I actually did some fun little stuff with it. Instead of just being the same devil over and over again, I made it so that the game calculates your party size and then adjusts the size of the enemy party based on that, so that there's always just one fewer devil than there are in the number of heroes. So if you have like 2 heroes like you do at the start, it'll just be the one no matter what. But whenever you get Amy on your side, and later Natsuki, it calculates and starts adding devils to the roster randomly. So if you went in like the third floor bathroom, it would always have Facade as the first devil, but the second devil could be Impish or Mouthy. I actually made it so that after you fight Depression the second time, you can fight its base form randomly in there, and Yuri's first devil will become available once you've met it. And other devils will get added to the pool as well as time goes on. I can't remember how many times I need to talk to his empty head socket. I don't know if you would call a neck a head socket, but whatever. I wish to leave, Marty. Go away. I don't want to stick around. I'm holding left for as long as possible. Thanks, man. Sure. It's locked like always. Is this part where I go here? Isn't there something I need to get here? Huh. Even though I've been through all this before, I know it doesn't really mean a whole lot. It is still a pretty creepy scenario, I gotta admit. I don't know if those are joy cravings that are coming in and just failing to trigger because I can't be joyed during or enter withdrawal during this part, but it's weird. Okay, here we go. We're basically there. Ready to get started. Hoo boy. I'll probably ramble more about Take-Two later. It's gonna be a long stream after all. Okay, so we want to add in Barney and Percy and Buff. It's all we need. And they're already all equipped with the best things I'm pretty sure I can give them. And so we shall go. So these jerks. They don't start any of their weird gimmicks right away, so we can just like go ham, or should be able to. Is it worth it to set them on fire? I guess we can find out. He dodged it. Ugh. Sad. Also, that guy did not catch fire, which tells me that they can't be set on fire, which is a bit of a bummer. I guess you're gonna be big body splashing then. Farty, you're gonna need to do better than this, buddy. Meh. At least we'll also be leveling up a lot. And in the end, Farty only managed to destroy himself. How sad. Oh, for these guys to stop dodging. It's gonna be a long, straightforward time, isn't it? For the most part, it seems like it will. Who is shooting? None of these characters even use guns. It's kind of strange. I don't remember the blood shadows being this dodgy. There goes that one, finally. Oh my god, Puff can't land a hit to save his life. There we go, finally got him. Alright, the spiders, let's see how this goes. I do feel like it's worth saving his SP, but then again, he can also restore it, and his accuracy is already terrible anyway. Do any of these hit more than one thing? Greatest tribute to the greatest country. I don't know if one of the knocks people over. Momentum-based body screw. I just sent him to TP to really figure it out, I guess. Destroy the spider thralls. So they're faster than Farty. That's annoying. But not. So that one does 2,000 damage. I'm like trying to figure out which of these is better, because like I looked it up the stats before and I forgot what they were. Also, I wonder if I should have Buff save up for one of the stronger things, because I know that one of his moves, like it says it costs 40, but then when you use it, it actually only costs 20, because he gets like half back if it doesn't miss. But I don't know if the damage difference is really worth it either. Looks like we're almost done with these guys. So why don't you weep to get your stuff back for now, actually. In fact, yeah, why don't you horse stance as well? Get your SP up. You're gonna need it. Yeah, paralysis. I just want to make sure he has at least 80 so he can do 2 big truck slams on Marty. Also, let's find out if we can set these guys on fire, because I'm pretty sure you can. You absolutely can. Good enough. So much stuff. I should also keep in mind, we have fire bombs and we're allowed to use them. Alright. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. I'm very confident I can't actually set him on fire, but I can throw a bomb. I forget if we get diesel fire bombs in for the course of this thing, but I'm willing to just throw one. And you know what? Same with you. See how many of these pustules we can get rid of. I should be using that. Maybe I should use the weak ones. Especially since, well, there are fewer targets now is the thing. Maybe just hit that guy. Does that seem wise? Of course he dodged it. Owie. Why is he weak to that? Nourishing sac fluid. Yuck. But yeah. We can only safely go 2 rounds at a time. Not our strongest showing. Alright, so let's see. Open the pause menu. And we'll use up some stuff. The nourishing sac fluid. Doesn't that also, like, boost level or something? Oh, right, we forgot to use this thing. What will you do? Oh, you can't use it from here. Alrighty. That didn't use it up, right? Oh, that used it up. Oh, no. Alright, I'll use a different save slot when we get back, so we don't have to worry about it being gone forever. Boy, you really got beat up, man. We should use the mystery jerkies, for they are weak. We also get a lot of, like, colas, I want to say. Do I want to get buff drunk? I mean, it only lets him start the battle with more TP. I don't think anybody can even use these things. Meh. Whatever. That should be plenty. Start another assault. So we can do enough damage to kill a sack within 2 turns. Just, there's gonna be a significant luck element. Surprising no one. Okay. These guys do not burn. Sad. Even Farty's Blood Shadow can cry. Lamau. A little bit more. It's not like Buff's regular attack isn't worth using either. Like, 700 is decent. It's just like, this is kind of costly to do. Nope, they're all just single target. If this misses, he's gonna like, it's gonna cost all this TP for nothing. Maybe I should be using American Tornado more often. Based on how much damage that just did. Okay. One less thrall because we killed a sack last time. Set the first one on fire. They're starting to perish. Yeah, like, so if American Tornado was doing like about 1,000, if this does not substantially more than 1,000, so it's like 300 more. It's like, oh, whoa, I think I'd rather do 2,000 over 2 turns. Or is that kind of how it works out anyway? Keep weaving, farty. You're not doing good enough yet. I guess 13 plus 7 is about the same as 2,000-ish. Choice is an illusion. Alright, they both have plenty of SP. Is this guy even on fire? He will be in a second. Let me just see what kind of spoils we get here. I mean, it should become obvious over time. We only got 1 diesel and 1 regular fireball. Since we have 2 people that can attack groups, we might not need the fire items for the spider thralls so much. We are a bit beat up for this, though. It's okay, we only have to survive 2 rounds. I think I will just throw the... well, Maybe throw the diesel firebomb while they're all vulnerable, and then switch to like the weaker one. Because they need a turn to calcify. Buff, I want to gauge how well you didn't damage this guy. Still only managed to kill one. Meh. Maybe I should give Buff the glasses if he's gonna be this bad at doing this. Good grief. Pause my hand, use some stuff. Let's see. Used up all the regular jerky. Okay, let's see, what's the next, like, lowest healing item? That's all SP, HP, and SP. I guess the bottle of soup is probably next at only 500. Oh. Also, oh, I should have kept that in mind. Oh well, we'll use it next time. Yeah, it boosts XP for lower level party members. But anyway, soup. Who wants some soup? You want a single helping of soup. All right, begin another assault. Have we impeded far enough for them to start doing their gimmicks? I guess we'll find out in a second. How I wish I could set them on fire. Trying to decide which of these is like the best to get rid of. And possibly the ones that we just don't want locking people down. Which would probably mean we should probably get you first. We should try to get rid of Farty first. Because Farty can do lots of damage to everyone. If he can only succeed. But it looks like, no, they haven't started their gimmicks yet. We're not doing enough damage to Marty. Because I'm also trying to get the sacks. Seems Farty's a lot less durable than Brad as well, so maybe it's a good thing not to focus on him first. Sigh. Costs so much SP for him to do that continuously. Waste of 40 SP right there. Percy might be a good one to focus on second after all, since he seems to be the one with a fire attack. Any day now, Buff. That's the Brad. I guess the Brad is the one doing the shooting then. Keep crying. Any amount of SP he can recover up before the spiders is probably worthwhile, since that phase only gets more complicated. Well, all the phases only get more complicated, but that one in particular. And I don't think crying persists between fights. It wears off outside of battle. Do any of these do TP is like the question I have, and I can't remember which ones do. I think that's all HP and SP. Which is too bad for me. Crushing spiders with trucks. You set them on fire. I just don't... this guy. At least the spiders are significantly easier to hit. It's like they knew this phase would be unbearable if they were. Okay. You have plenty of SP. As do you, so you might as well just truck slam again. Even when there's only one target. Yeah, I don't think any of those do 2P, which is terrible for me. But it's generally only like alcohol that boosts TP. Unless it's like lucrative tea, and I haven't seen any lucrative tea drop. Okay. Where'd my diesel bombs go? There. Eh. Ooh, we did 8,000 to that one. It's an intense crit. You... Just hit him, please. He finally hit Marty. And it looks like it does about half his usual damage. We got a couple that time. An escape. Or rather, a few. Good job, team. What you do whenever Farty gets a crit. Alright, so hold on a second. We have some sacks to deal out. Nourishing sac fluid. I mean, he does get the experience and the health, I guess. There you go. I just don't know if it's as much experience as he would get from beating the spiders rolls. Whatever, that fixed everyone up quite nicely. Righto. It does make me wonder if it's better off, if I'm better off like attacking one at a time if I can do substantially more damage to them. Meh, when there's 4 targets, it's just like it's really hard to not just hit them all. Buff, you suck. Farty at least contributes sometimes. He didn't that time, but sometimes. Again with this guy. Does the eye patch lower accuracy? Or, like, he always has the eye patch. He can't take it off. Right? I'm not mistaken there. That would certainly explain the accuracy issues at the very least. He has missed every single attack. And again. I don't know what's wrong with him. It's just bad. Farty's not doing so great either. You gotta believe in Farty, though. Farty is having a seriously hard time. Oh, now Buff's crying. He's not gonna get anything done. Does anything cure crying? You would think of tissue. Oh yeah, it does. It dries your tears. I only have the one tissue. Good grief. Where did the rest even go? Did I sell them? Let's sell them like activities. There you see. Farty can do it sometimes. He's just getting bad luck. This guy. Just start replenishing your SP again. We'll figure out the rest on our own. Here goes that guy. I guess you could be using your healing skills to mitigate some stuff. There you go. Don't forget, Percy's great at healing. I've been keeping an eye out for lucrative tea. I'm not seeing it anywhere in there. Also don't know how lucrative it would be if I tried to use it, really. Fewer referrals. Actually, I think I want you to patch up Farty. He only needs 80. Farty only needs 80 health to, or no, 80 SP to be able to do the thing. No, I want you to attack the first one. There you go. I think we're fine. You have plenty of SP. Nobody really needs healed. I guess this one was dodging all the truck slams or something. Bonk. Ah, Brad, just use your fireball. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe the spider thralls are worth more for killing them rather than, like, getting the sac fluid. Alright, yeah, why don't you concentrate on fireballing Marty? You can keep doing this because it's your strongest move anyway. And you... meh. Let's see, I want to say we were doing more with the fire bombs anyway, but they were also, like, you know, diesel fire bombs. Because he took 500 from Brad's fireball. But do we want to kill this axe is, like, the question, and I'm really not sure that I do. Run away, don't let him take you. Okay. So yeah, we didn't get any of them this time. I guess the enemies drop cigarettes sometimes. Meh. Oh. You actually can't use this from this menu either? Huh. Maybe something about the sequence, like, just makes TP items not viable. I don't know. I don't know. Got a couple mystery jerkies. Here, you have one. And you have this one. There's still some soups to use up. I wonder if I'm losing bottles by using soups this way. Not that it really matters that much. Yep. Alright, that's it for the HP. Fix up their SP again. Still have some of the weaker colas. It only goes up from here. It's not worth that tiny bit. We'll just save it for later. Stern assault. I already tried to set them on fire once, it just doesn't work. I wish I could. Buff continues to be the worst at blood spirits. They're blood shadows, whatever. Oh, so we have crossed at least one threshold. They're just starting to do that thing. Okay. Duly noted. Maybe he has better luck hitting himself, I don't know. No, he did succeed. But was it just luck? Is it possible his own Blood Shadow is actually less evasive? Because he took him out, like, no problem. How? He just cannot hit these other ones to save his life, but hitting his own, no problem. Very peculiar. Well, I guess that's nice. He'll give Buff something to focus on. If he actually can hit his own Blood Shadow reliably, where everyone else is just struggling. Or rather, where everyone else he just struggles to strike. I just don't understand the mechanical game reason why that would be the case. Actually, why don't you weep? Well, you. Encourage you greatly. And, gosh, you really just... I don't think you can do anything. Brad will never move again. Yeah, you got plenty of SP. We've got to be able to hit this guy more reliably than this. And I can take him. Oh, well, look, Buff got a hit. Whoa. It's just really unlikely. You guys want to just, like, mash through? Maybe not. Maybe, well, I was gonna say, it's hard to tell if some moves have, like, perfect accuracy or not. Because I've never seen, like, the big body splash miss. Makes me wonder if Percy isn't secretly goated. He's like a mediocre but reliable partner. Alright, Brad, you're a little beat up, but hopefully it'll be okay. Actually, I'll just encourage you greatly, and then it will definitely be okay. Burn them. So let's see. This one, I know. Now, I think this one also damages him, which is why it puts TP back. But, like, I don't know if any of the other moves he has really have that same property. Man, whatever, just hit him. Feels like overthinking buff is the first mistake you could ever make with him. And this guy was a warlord of Ole? Like, come on. Wow, 5 misses, but 1 crit. I don't know if I really like that. That's kind of balls, dude. For shame, Farty, for shame. Cry about it. I'm gonna throw a bomb at them. Or maybe I'll have Buff throw the bomb. Nah, I'll have Percy do it. Let's get rid of this TNT. Since I'm not using it for Marty anyway. Yeah, see, I don't know if the Sack Fluid is worth like 1,000 the way those guys are. But I guess it would make sense if it would. Maybe I should just compare. Let's try to get 1. See how much experience it actually gives to the person it grants. Because if it's 1,000, then there's really no reason not to kill the Sacks. Ah, so many of them calcified. I don't want to use TNT when they're like that. Meh. Big bug splash, Marty. And maybe Savage Rush is more accurate. Who knows? It landed. Alright, we managed to kill one. Let's see. Pause menu. So, let's see. Farty looks like he needs it the most. Farty says to next level 3062. How much does this give you? Uh, 2,962. So it's worth 100. It's only worth 100 experience. Are you kidding me? No, we're not going to kill the Sacks anymore. That is so lame. That is just awful, actually. Let's waste more soup. Also, yeah, we have 16 empty bottles right now. I use this. No, yeah, it totally wastes the bottle if you use soup in this way. Oh well. If only I cared. 16 bottles is still plenty. I think we might be down to like the full heals. Oh, this is only 300? Here you go. And these ones are all 1,000. Yeah, we'll save those for later. Anybody need some SP? We've been getting this one a lot. We have 30 of them. Gee whiz. Okay, that's good enough for me. Start an assault. Don't kill the sacks, they're not worth it. Wonder if I should start throwing firebombs at these guys since Buff has such a hard time hitting them. And because they're like an extreme nuisance. Like, why not? Well, I mean, you should probably just use Big Body Splash, because you at least have a reliable action you can take. Maybe not throw them when there's only like 2 left, though. At least make sure it's worthwhile. There's only 1. Tragedy. Oh god, Iron Body. I didn't even know he could Iron Body. Meh. Use the Fireball instead, just because it's a special attack. If it does 975 consistently, maybe it's worth using even if it doesn't inflict burn. Because Percy hasn't really been getting through his SP very quickly. He has a whole pile of it. Like, 500's a lot. Percy, why are you the best character on this team? And yeah, I don't think they even can drop T. Buff is just out of luck. Is it worth it to throw bombs at these guys? I really don't think it is. Because they're easy enough to take down is the thing. That might be more of an issue once Rick starts showing up. Poor Farty. Just biting him. Gnawing all over his repulsive body. was just thinking, I can have you boost Farty's SP. But I'll do it toward the end of the fight, I think. That was a pretty good truck slam, I'll tell you what. Rats. So he does about 900 with the big fireball, but is the big body splash worthwhile in any capacity? No. Just pay double for the fireball and get some extra use out of it. Percy's body splashes just aren't anything to write home about. Yep, we're just gonna focus on Marty. You can still do that because it's your best move, but everyone else should just be hammering him as hard as possible. Oh man, he scared like everybody. Thing is, while I have seen Marty take someone on turn 3, I'm pretty sure whether he takes someone or not depends on how much damage he himself has taken. But I don't know what that damage threshold is, and I just don't want to take my chances whenever it's like the cost is the stream, or the fight starts over, rather. So let's just not worry about that. Let's just not worry about it. All HP and S, we still also have these things. Good grief, they just start piling up more and more. Alright. Well, it seems like it's pretty straightforward from here, really. We've kind of settled into our roles. Which means that the rest of the stream is basically going to be a no-brainer, so I should probably blather about other things. Let's see. Well, what can I even still talk? Use the TNT. What can I even still talk about, though? Talked about Take 2 a lot already. Oh, wow, he got... Oh, the crit took him out. I was like, jeez, they never take up red that early. Sorry, that was astonishing. Could talk about Pokemon, I guess. Pt.6 came out the other day, and that was pretty cool. I guess I've been keeping up with the releases of the card game enough to the point where I'm kind of over it. I still collect them because I like them and all that. That's not the problem. Or I wouldn't even really describe it as a problem, per se. But, like, new set hype is not something I experience, I guess. Especially since I've already read over all the cards that are in Pt.6 and None of them really interest me for my existing strategy. Which is to use Cynthia's team right now. Because the things I like about Cynthia's team is that Cynthia's Garchomp, well, Garchomp line really, is a draw engine all in itself. And it doesn't actually use any Megas. So I don't have to worry about the game being half over if something happens to my heaviest attacker. But I haven't gotten a chance to test out my newly revised deck because this entire past week, my sister and I were just too busy with regular stuff to squeeze in a card game. Which is too bad for me. And I guess her. It's not like she wouldn't also enjoy the game. We keep getting the kids to bed around 8 or so, and by the time they're in bed, it's like 9 or pushing 10. So, like, we don't get very far with things. And also getting them to bed that late delays me getting started on the chores. And, like, every day over there, I have to, like, tidy up the living room because they make it a catastrophe every single time. And I have to do the dishes, and there's a cat box to clean every day as well. And between all of that, it just takes a long time. And if I'm not done by like 9:45, there's basically no hope. You know, it's also just as well because, like, my sister, the job she works keeps her up late at night. She's working a security guard position, actually, which is great for her because, like, it's on the weekends while the kids are away with their dad, so she doesn't have to worry about them, and she can just make some money on the side. It's also a very laid-back position. In a lot of the cases, they just need a warm body on site to guard something, so that people don't get any funny ideas. Which allows her to bring things to do with her in her car, etc., and so forth. That's the sort of the sitch. But the downside to that is, well, it keeps her up late and interferes with her rest, and she's doing her best and keeping up with it pretty well. She's had it for a couple months at this point, I want to say, but her fuse is notably shorter on some days. And I kind of worry about her for that. Oh well. She's doing what she can. But yeah, any night we play cards, so we also tend to stay up a bit longer than usual, so I guess what I'm trying to say is, if we don't have time to play, at least she's getting a little more rest out of the deal. And I am too, I get home earlier. And my rest is important for all kinds of things. Lord knows I can't help her effectively if I'm all tuckered out, and it's hard to focus on things like game design when I'm all tuckered out, and it just kind of makes everything worse generally. Okay, fix drugs land. I just don't know if this is more reliable or not, but I'm willing to give it a shot just in case. More reliable until proven less reliable. I'm sad he dodged the truck. Oh, we must have crit it. Darn it, Percy, or Farty. I don't know who I'm yelling at anymore. I'm leaving. some set fluid. Might as well give it to somebody. Actually, Brad's kind of the furthest behind. Well, hold on. Who needs the most experience? He needs... Oh, only needs 11 to level up. Whereas you need 808. Okay, fine. We'll give it to Buff then. As fun as it would be to have Brad level up from the menu. Well, actually, what does happen if you do? Oh, he just becomes level 8 and it doesn't tell you what his stats are. Alright, fine. Whatever. Meh. The domestic jerky, just use it. And the Coca-Cola. Resume assault. It's gonna take us a long time to do this. I should probably try to stick around for an extra round up there. Because if it is damage-based, we're really not doing a whole lot of damage. Anyway, you know? Unless Party gets a serious hit. Oh wait, no, you're throwing bombs, that's right. You're throwing bombs because you're too bad at everything else. Wonder if there's any way to increase Farty's crit rate. I don't really know of any items that do. Or like equipment pieces. Darn, Farty. I try to get rid of yours so we can keep using your truck slams. Blah. Maybe he was just getting lucky attacking himself earlier. They have these periods where they're just like super dodgy and I don't understand it. Party, it would help if you hit the guys. There we go. Alright, we killed one by accident. It was a literal truck accident. You could use some health, guy. Alrighty, what is happening? You need to talk about it, dude. Oh, hey, you actually got attacked, and, like, you can use something stronger now. I think I'm just gonna keep using American Tornado, though. Well, I'm actually a little curious to see what some of these other things, like, actually are. But don't they just use, like, the same animations anyway? Oh, okay, the sound effect's a little different. And that was, like, a lot more damage, I guess. Wow, it didn't die from 8,000? Holy crap. These guys. He still has enough for 2 more charges. But I'll want to use it next turn so that he can, uninterrupted, keep truck slamming. Oh, he got paralyzed. Sadly, the accuracy of truck slam does not improve with fewer targets. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll try to do 3 attacking rounds from here out, because we are not moving very quickly through this thing. Like, unless Farty gets a seriously huge hit on Marty. It's like 15. Missed. Oh, come on, Farty. Why, guy? Also, apparently, you never ended up using the thing. Just smack him on. The fight was over before Percy was able to restore his SP. That, or Marty took it away. He might have. I'm not really paying attention to what Marty's doing, as long as he's not hurting people. Or, like, taking people. 2,000, 25, 30. His hero can't even hurt the guy. Go throw a bomb just to do some freaking damage. And 35, 40, 45, 50. It's more than 50, but, you know, I'm just saying. So we did about 5,000 damage that time. Put him down to 71k. Like, it is unlikely for him to take people on turn 3, but it's not impossible. So let's see, we know Buff is the furthest behind as far as experience goes. He might as well just have both of these. There you go. It is still just 100 though, right? Well, I guess I can't really tell from here. Also, your equipment, you're like, yeah, you can't. It looks boss as hell. But does it hurt his accuracy? Is a question I have. Is there anything I can give him that would improve his accuracy? Really just a towel. All these things can hurt his damage. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. I don't know. I don't really see any reason in particular to mess with our stuff. We have so much domestic jerky. Yeah, don't even worry about it. We're getting so many resources. It's fine. Just go for it. Start an assault. Trying to think what else I got even going on, but there's just tragically few things. My goodness. With as unreliable as Farty is, I feel like maybe I am best off focusing down Brad's thing first. No, you throw bombs. You get to throw bombs. Because at least Brad can consistently hit them. Yeah, of course, Brad is always the first one getting pinned. A thought occurs. I wonder if it's possible to destroy Farty's before it would pin Farty. Kind of depends on if Farty hits it, I guess. See, here's the ideal circumstance where Buff doesn't get to move. Because Buff sucks, apparently. It's obvious to everyone that Buff majorly sucks. Got him with the big one. Wah. Oh, it's over. Percy too fast. Why is Percy this good? No one knows. Oh, Rick is here. Alright. So in this circumstance, it'll probably be worthwhile to have Buff throw bombs at this guy too. Is he weak to fire? Well, he's at least able to be burned, or know that, so... How many firebombs do I have? I have 20 others besides. 24 total. Meh. He's weak to it, and takes 1,000. Nice. Meh, iron body. Physical resistance. Nuisance. And he's still iron-bodied, too. Maybe it won't matter with, like, the fire damage he's taking. There, he's in remission. At least Rick himself is worth a huge pile of experience. Alright, Farty, don't run over any sacks, please. I could just stop using Truck Slam, I guess, but... What's his strongest attack? Okay, yeah, that move he does saps SP or something. You can't even hurt the guy, man. Have a cigarette. Slightly less useless than doing nothing. Owie. You're so slow, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I guess you might keep him alive if you act ahead of Marty. Ow, he dropped Brad. That's okay, we can fix him. We got in our 3 rounds of attacking, that's all that matters. Go ahead and use... We have so many regular perfumes too. We're going to need these later though, so I should probably save the fancy ones for when the circumstances are more dire. He didn't really do a number on us that time, good grief. So we do find the regular colas sometimes. I was sure we'd used them up before. Alright, I wonder if I should start saving these for, Rick. Meh. I think with Percy here, it's not really gonna matter. Hey, we saved Farty from getting blocked. And even with the 3 of them, it's probably still worth it to throw a firebomb, just so Buff doesn't miss and waste his turn. Oh, damage reflect. Were they already doing that before? Reciprocate hits. I forget how that works. I thought that was further in than this. I mean, it's not that huge of a deal. Okay, so he did not take back the amount he dealt. Also, I noticed this one is not reciprocating damage. Well, whatever. Just truck slam. Big fireball. Oh, I thought the damage reflected already worn off. No, he's still got it. Alright. Well, in that case, I think you had better do perfume, Brad, while you burn this guy. Okay, I think that effect was the reflect wearing off. Yeah, he's not reflecting now. So they've started doing that crap. Meh. You just keep burning Rick. Here, buddy. Don't like it. We already established this isn't a special attack, so... Nah, when he's iron bodied, though, actually probably is worth a firebomb. Man takes a 10th of damage while he's hardens. Good lord. Ugh. But could be worse, honestly. Okay. Get you your SP back. And, start hitting some dudes. That one. I picked that one. Woohoo! That's just so much experience. So, looking at Farty's health there, and I was like, he's not doing so great. Ah, he ran one over again, darn it. I guess that's just the hazard of using Truck Slam. I'm surprised Buff survived that. Crushed another one. Terrible. Not good. But I don't know. Maybe it's actually not so bad. Now that Rick is here, he's worth so much experience anyway. Let me just see here. You, 18k, 18k. So 18 and 300, 18 and 400, 18 and 400. All right, so I'll give one to each Brad and Farty. There you go. Yay. I wonder if it only works better on, like, low-level people, actually. It might scale, depending on how far behind they are. But whatever. Kinda doesn't matter to me. Keep going, keep going. Once again with these dudes. Oh, I got some diesels that time. Yippee. Damage reflect. In that case, well, I can just revive him if he gets killed. I have a lot of perfumes, so we're not going to worry about that. But I think we'll just use a regular firebomb. So for 1,000, how much will bread take back? So it looks like the damage reflect status is randomly assigned. Well, I'm not worried about freaking Percy. He has the most health out of anyone, looks like. Woof! That's a lot of damage, though. Okay, nobody's reflecting right now. He can't move. I'm gonna have you. Maybe give Brad some jerky. Actually, no, I'm gonna make Buff do it. He is decently fast as a support character. Just wish he was a little more than damage and speed. Encourage yourself greatly, Percy. That was slightly wasteful. Oh boy, Brad is so dead. Oh, I guess he can't reflect the damage if he's no longer there. Okay, no, that's good. I dig it. It's actually really good to know that if you focus down a damage reflecting guy, you won't get punished. But it's risky. They are quite tanky. Yeah, looks like a tiny insect attacking my computer screen because it is brighter than the lamp behind me. It is no longer brighter than the lamp behind me. Poisoning, huh? Okay, that's not a big deal to me. reluctant to use these so rapidly, but Rick sucks. Do you got a guy? I'm surprised he isn't bringing back the ones we already defeated, but we'll just count ourselves lucky. Yeah, Iron Body just makes it completely not worthwhile. Oh, there he goes. Cool. Oh, he gone. Must have been really wearing him out. Or maybe it just got hit by too many trucks, who knows. Marty is seriously out of dialogue. Close to the halfway mark, though. Which means this stream is going to be 4 hours. It'll probably go faster with me attacking 3 rounds instead of just 2. Farty, you seriously need to stop killing those guys. Also, ouch. We're, like, seriously beat. But my desire to hurt Marty is greater. At least Percy is reliably durable, my goodness. Ow. This strikes Percy in particular. Alright. Everybody's not clear now. Let's see. Everybody's kind of still 40. 43, 43, 43, 43, 76 versus 39 and 31. Alright, Farty and Buff, get them. Here you go, Farty. Oh, he's dead. I need to fix that. There you go, Buff. 3,185 HP. You know, actually, Farty isn't that far behind him. Just by a couple hundred. But Farty's also not nearly as durable. Okay. I really want to save that for Rick. Somebody's reflecting damage right now. Okay. Oh, Farties is. Okay, Brad's getting reflected. Okay, blowing him up. There goes Farties. There goes Brad's. Just Percy's. Not the person I prefer to be, like, stuck in place. Can you, like, actually hit them with your regular attack? Rats. Nice. Percy was spared. Man, I really should have, like, tried harder to have things to talk about for such a long stream. I guess I thought I would be able to ramble about Take-Two a lot more than I could. Maybe there's more rambling I could do. But I guess more of it, or most of it, would just be about what's upcoming rather than what's done. I'm still really apprehensive about how long the project's going to take to finish. Because, by my estimations of my project timeline, I needed to have the previous chapter done already, but we're like nowhere near. And that's not great. It's really not. But I am enjoying the design process again, which is a really nice change of pace, I must admit. For a long time there, I was just like, kind of just going through the motions, if that's how I would describe that. Not entirely sure. We're already burning. But this does the most damage anyway. Oh, whoa, slow down there, pal. You don't want to attack Rick. But yeah, some days I can like hardly bring myself to sit at the computer, and other days I'm just like totally into it. And particularly this week I've been totally into it, which is just great. Very good for progress. Okay. Looks like we're getting past the halfway mark for this one. Or this particular round. Yeah, the bolts striking everyone really sting. Ow, dude, come on. Also, doubly annoying that I took out a sack along the way. I don't trust it. Okay. Ugh. Brad got knocked out. Use a perfume. Who needs the sack load now? Let's see. That's not the right thing. Status. 11-2, 11-3, 11-3. Brad and Buff, get them. Brad, Buff. Keep going, friends. Keep going. But yeah, been working on the thing more consistently and hoping to keep that rolling. Like, the project timeline might be intimidating to me, and I know that it always takes longer to do the things than I think it will, but it's not like not keeping at it would get it done any faster. Yeah, as it stands, I try to put in 10 hours on Saturday and Sunday, 10 hours apiece. On, like, Tuesday and Thursday, I have about 6 hours I can put into it. Oh, hold on a second. Is he... Oh, Farties is reflecting damage. Okay, just checking. And on, like, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when I have the least time, but that's also I have, like, work and babysitting those days, so there's, like, not even 2 hours worth of time I can put into them those days. Oh, wow. How much damage did that guy take? I guess I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy thinking about other crap. Was he supposed to blood mirror and he couldn't because Farty was down? Well, whatever. I'll have Buff fix it. Because Buff is not very good at other things. Get up, Farty. Seems like those do-nothing actions get rarer the further this it goes in, but it might just be me not paying attention to what the heck is happening. Okay, no one is reflecting. Just checking. Aw, man. Did you have to pick him for their damage reflection? I don't want him reflecting damage. I guess we'll focus on buffs. I didn't think we'd focus on it that hard, but wow. Okay, no, he's not reflecting. The effect I saw was the reflect wearing off. Good, great, good. Buff, you are so useless. Wait, oh, he was reflecting? I thought it said say he was. Am I dumb? There it is. Damage reflect. I can always just pick him up on the next fight. But I feel like we've almost got this guy down. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, you do that, I guess, and you're gonna burn Rick, and you're gonna bring back Brad. You do the things. Do all those things you usually do. And you, throw that diesel fireball. Statuses for everyone, but as long as they don't stop me from doing the things I need to, I kind of don't care. Oh, you were silenced. That stops me from doing the things I need to, so I care. You get to throw the firebomb. And you, boulder screw the guy. Good grief, we squashed those spiders. Actually kind of minimized the effectiveness of that heal. Cool! You're still silenced. That's a bummer. And you're just out of points. Yeah, take that, Rick. Phew. We're still doing okay. So I guess it's substantially below half where he starts the next phase of his thing. Oh, you're out of, like, stuff. That, Should you bother? I guess you should. Well, actually, no. You know what? You're gonna truck slam 3, you're gonna fireball, and Buff is going to use the cola on you, because Buff is just too unreliable. Bradley. Alright, so long, pal. See you on the next pass. At least we finally reached the long neck phase. Yeah. Brad, you're the furthest behind. Because you died and lost a lot of experience. other items I could be, like, using up? This cures many ailments. I'm not inclined. Not that I've ever really had much use for water in this game. Statuses just aren't significant enough usually. Oh, you guys are like poisoned. I guess I could have done something about that. Meh, sure, why not? There, no more poison. All better. Monsoon is reflecting, Brad is binded. My firebombs are getting worn out. Should probably stop using them on the Rick phase. So let's see. Yeah, see, it says he doesn't have the reflect status right now, but it looked like it upped it there. No, went out a home run hit slug. Oh yeah, this crap. Four guaranteed KOs per run, but that's okay, that's what the fancy perfume is for. Actually... Oh, but he's reflecting right now. It'll probably be okay. I can just bring him back if... Well, I mean, if he dies, he's gonna... get nuked anyway, so... Yeah. There's no one to knock out. Actually, just hold off on that for a second there, Percy. I want to make sure Brad gets up. No idea how much health this guy still has. Or if it's worth reviving buff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't get everyone with a 5,000 experience anymore, so it's whatever. We'll just make sure, or we'll do our best to make sure, whoever's the furthest ahead is the one taking the penalties. Oh god, he's applying extra effects. So Rick is at the point where he gets 2 moves per round, basically. Wonder if water can cure some of these things. Yeah, it took care of Scared at least. Can it take care of confusion? Yes, yes it can. I might miss that water later. Oh, stop, Rick. Whatever it is, just stop. Kind of just using things to use them. I don't see much point in curing poison unless, like, we're back at the start, I guess. Oop. Accidentally hit my Windows key. It's okay, I don't think it affected anything. Stop deep poisoning everyone, huh? Oh good, he's in remission. Thank goodness. Alright, you should probably fix up his health, so he doesn't have to worry so much in the Marty phase. Actually... Big ol' hit. Oh, slow down there, Brad. We need you doing things too. Another sack squished. Farty is taking them out all by himself. You know, I think I could forgive him dodging Marty whenever he's waving his head around like that. Or whatever words, you know, Buffalo, he missed, and it's understandable for once. that's what I was trying to communicate. Let's open the pause menu and use some stuff. A cigarette. There you go. Let's see. So Percy is actually way ahead. I guess we should let him be the one taking the fall on the Blood Shadows, which is unfortunate because I really like keeping Percy active for that. Well, whatever. Meh. Who needs it most? 89, 40, 89. Alright, everyone but Farty then. Keep going, everyone. Start an assault. Make sure that Percy's the last to go down, if he can help it. It's a little difficult with the unpredictability of Farty's trucks. I don't remember the last time I even focused on Percy's Blood Shadow, and it's like, whatever. Oh, there goes Farty. Percy, look out! Ow. There are so many effects that fly around in this fight. It actually gets hard to keep track of them all, honestly. You know, for once I actually wish Farty had, like, a single target attack that was halfway decent. He was reflecting? Ow. I didn't realize. Like I said, it's hard to keep track of what they're all doing. Ugh. It says he's not reflecting now. Okay, there goes Brad. Fair. Look, Freddy can damage buffs Blood Shadow. Amazing. Okay, that's it for him. Let's see, you'd better pick up Buff because you're just the fastest person alive right now. Oh, well, there's only one target left, I guess. It doesn't matter if I truck slam or not. Might as well take the gamble. Same with you, Buff, like, really. It's not like his regular attack is any more accurate than we've seen. Sorry, Percy. You just pulled so far ahead. He's really easy to level up for some reason. Oh, I should save those. It's so tempting to throw fireballs at these guys. Or fire bombs, whatever. Percy, get up, so we can actually use fireballs. Buff can actually do decent damage to Rick, and I don't know how I didn't realize this until now. Yeah, Rick's in submission, remission, whatever. Oh, hold on, there's only one left. Didn't see that one burn to death. Nice level ups. Wolf already went down. I mean, yay, he won't destroy any of the sacks. And there's always like a coin toss whether he hit Marty anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Great job, everyone. Good hustle, etc. and so forth. I am not paying attention how far along we are, but we seem to be moving quicker, and that's good news. Let's open the menu. Fix some people up. Perfume. I have so many perfumes. Oh my god. Let's see. Anybody need to be cured of poison? Yeah, a couple people. Let's see. Looks like we're as good as we'll get. I'm sad that Percy's wary, but, you know, he's gonna die in the next round anyway. And then it'll go away. I really want to make sure. Like... And that Percy goes down last, I mean. Well, that was bad. Like, really bad. For a second I was worried it was Percy's. Oh, it was both of them. Well, crud. In that case, I would rather a buff go down, I think. Because buff sucks. What was that big old truck slam? Did too much damage to Percy. Yeah, I don't even care about the damage reflect, really. Rat's gonna die when he goes down anyway. See, when it hits, it does fine. But it just never freaking hits. Yeah, I would have been surprised if it could endure that much damage. this, and you do that, and you fix both. So if I'm resorting to single target attacks in the blood mirror fight, I guess I should throw firebombs here instead. They are more useful here generally. I was just trying to offset Buff's terrible accuracy, but we need more precision in the previous segment. Oh no, he's silenced, so he can't bite anymore. Bomb them. Just throw firebombs until they're all gone. Nice. That was awesome, actually. I guess you can't actually do anything while you're silenced, Brad. That's a real bummer. Throw a firebomb anyway. That one's already burning. Hold on. No. They're all on fire. It doesn't matter which one you attack. Rats. It is not worth it to throw a firebomb under these circumstances. Just... Oh, don't strike that guy. The spider. Get the spider. Big ol' level up. Percy continues to grow at an alarming rate. No wonder Farty loses all his SP when that move happens. He's weak to it. So we got him down to just a quarter of his health. Alright, so... Anybody poisoned? You are. Alright. Moving right along. Yeah, thinking more about it, I probably should be prioritizing the ones in the back, because then, if there are leftover attacks, they redirect toward the ones ahead of Percy. So basically it should be like Farty and Buff, then Brad's, then Percy's last, to make sure it goes the way I intend. I swear they weren't this durable before. They might get more HP as the thing goes along. Kinda hard to say. I'm not sure anyone ever really bothered to figure out precisely how this works. Minus crying, plus crying. One person's done with it, the other just starts. And the one time Buff has like a TP to work with and they just paralyze him. Yep, only Brad can move. Buff, recover from paralysis, please. Do you reckon water can do that? No, it's only put out the burning. Oh, it's okay, we're off. Oh, was he reflected? I didn't even notice. Oh. Bummer. Alright, Farty's KO'd. I should, like, do something about that. I was like, I don't need this guy. He's not even doing anything. There goes Brad's. Yeah, another little OBS hiccup there. Just get him done, would you? Ah, there we go. Finally. All it took was Buff landing a hit. Alright, yeah. That, and that. And you get the friend up. Yes. Yeah, my back and knees are starting to ache. The perils of long streams. Should probably get up and stretch at some point. Phew. But we're getting so close. Oh, we're so close, we are getting. Oh. We didn't get any diesel firebombs last time. That's too bad. I don't really care if Rick heals the guys. They're gonna take plenty of damage regardless. And we can't really get rid of them until Rick is gone anyway. Wonder what they could have called silence to make it make sense in this game. It's like, why does Buff being silent stop him from tackling? That doesn't make any sense. That's silly. It makes sense in, like, a high fantasy setting where, like, chanting is required to cast magic or something. But this is not a high fantasy setting. Yeah. He's bringing them all back. But at least they don't have much health. He'll have 50 left. He can still go one more. Yeah, you better bring him back or it'll be over soon. Too soon. Oh, you went in remission. Well, have you throw the firebomb, and you're going to give Farty the cola, because you're actually the fastest. Or maybe not. I could have sworn I'd seen Buff act ahead of Percy before, but I guess I was mistaken. Why don't you take a second to, like, encourage some folks? There we go. So how nearly done are we? He's gotta be getting real close. Let's see. 2,300 left. Or, no, 23,000 left. I can read. $23,000 is not a small number. One of the sacks got crushed. Oh, you're out of SP. Bummer, dude. It's not worth using any of these things. Eh. So let's see. Over the course of that turn, we got him down by like 5,000? Well, he's close to 18 right now. So yeah, about 5,000. So another like 3 or 4 passes. Probably 3. Because if we can do... we might be able to just blitz him in the very end. Hold on. Who's the furthest behind? Pt.6, 38, 13k. Alright, so I guess a buff will get the sack this time. There you go. Who's poisoned? You guys are. Who needs heal? Somehow, even with this egregious abuse of our resources, we're still keeping up. Keep going. Keep going. Stream going into its 4th hour here. Oh my god, buff landed hit. It's Christmas. Most predictable outcome. Explode. Now that I think about it, actually, I probably can just, like, save Farties for last. There's no reason to do him ahead of Brad, although I guess... does he... Well, he has less health than Brad is the thing. Less health than Brad's Shadow, I mean. He goes down faster. It's for the best. These guys having less turns. But then again, Farty's pretty useless. Maybe it's actually better to keep him around so that, like, blood effects get put on him. Instead of other, more useful party members. Plus he just cries sometimes. Man, really brought back Buffalo just so you get paralyzed immediately after. Come on, Buff. Just because you miss 99% of the time doesn't mean you shouldn't try. There we go. Paralysis wore off. Here goes Brad's. I wonder if there's any chance these guys will even catch up to Percy with him being knocked out in this fight all the time. I guess they're running out of opportunities too. They won't last that much longer, I don't think. Doesn't matter. There we go. Only gotta do that 2 more times, probably. Okay. Balls, man. That was a terrible truck slam. I was thinking of starting to use lucrative tea to give buff TP for this phase. And maybe have Farty throw the fire bombs instead. But when he's silenced like that, there's no reason to do it. Rick is already dead. These guys are already burning. Oh, you're silenced. Guess you're throwing a bomb. Maybe I should use it for Marty instead. Just on turn 1 have buff boost his TP, and then on the other 2 turns use his highest damage skills and just hope for the best. Everyone is on fire. That's what happens when you're throwing firebombs every turn. Yeah, I think I will. It's not like you're making much use of it otherwise, dude. So he did like 14 across both of those turns. How are we looking, Marty? Down to 12. Well, it looks like we did about a little less than 6,000. That's on track. Never thought I'd be using so many cigarettes, jeez. Could start, like, using these too, probably. Just stink ourselves up a bit here. I wonder what Stink's rate of wearing off is. I honestly don't know. If it's like maybe for just one battle or something. Most of the time when I use the status, it's because someone's wearing an equipment item that keeps it on them permanently. Ah, yeah, there it goes. This music starts to go so fast. How you hear a normally 5-minute song within one battle. It's been a long day. I didn't realize he was reflecting. Dang it! So annoying. He's iron-bodied too. Such a pain. I'd have laughed if that 22 killed him somehow. Oh no, not firing. Oh, whatever we do. Wow. That was kind of impressive. I guess Farty's self-loathing is just that great. Truck slamming begin. Provided it can ever land. Yeah, man, you know, when I started this run, I really thought that Percy would just be like a huge letdown, but I guess maybe it's because he's surrounded by Farty and Buff, but he's like an all-star on this team. Seriously. Man's freaking unstoppable. Yeah. Don't like seeing him heal himself, especially not that much. At least the dots offset it. Alright, I was also going to start throwing poison water at this dude. I don't think he got poisoned. I mean, I got nothing else to throw it at, so why not? He's just burning. Maybe it would be more valuable for you to do that while he's iron-bodied. So Buff can keep throwing firebombs, although actually he's running out of those too. Poisoned! There he goes. Yeah, right. One left. I wish you could do literally anything. Getting so close. Getting so close. Don't screw it up now. Oof. Ah, poor Farty. Alright. Is he below 6,000? He is. Alright, next pass should be the last then. Time to go all out. Come on, let's see. Let's say, yo. 1721. 1972. Alright, I guess we're given the sack to buff. To buff. There you go. And we'll fix up. Who's it? That guy? Yeah. Eat some jerky. Everybody eat up your jerky. Drink your colas. So many colas. Use your nuggets. Get stank. Anybody poisoned? Fix it. Want to drink a bottle of water? There's no reason. There's no reason to do that. One last assault. This is gonna finish it. And then there's the long walk out. It's going so fast. I wish I could, like, well, I mean, how many of those things do I have left? Lucrative teas, I still have 5 of them. You know what, sure. Maybe I'll get some mileage out of them here. Just his attacks are so unreliable. Waste of a TP. So bad. All I really need is to save one for the final fight, so I don't really care otherwise. Don't think I have anything that can fix the crying, but I'll try. I'll see if the water does it. Nope. I was hoping his higher cost skills would be more accurate. And for a second there it seemed like they were, but no. Just no. Alright, saving the last T for Marty. Look out, Parthiania. I'm really glad I started doing 3 turns instead of just 2. Was acting with an abundance of caution. But you know, the whole reason I know they can take a guy on turn 3 is because I saw it happen, but that was back when I was using Birdie Hall and Terry's Hottest Dance to inflict massive damage, so, like, of course it crossed the threshold sooner than normal. Whatever the threshold is. Alright, Rick doesn't get any worse than this. I bet he had to heal that guy after all that damage he took from the truck. Still, crit took 6,000 of him after the fact. I was gonna say, I don't have any more diesel firebombs. Such a nuisance. I think I'll let Farty throw firebombs until they're all gone. So it's Farty and Buff. There are only 3 left, and Buff just got muted. Never mind. Buff will probably end up using them all himself anyway. Yuck. Yeah, there they all go. No more firebombs. That's that. One last level up for Percy. This is it. This is the end. We're gonna beat him. Well, actually... Thing is... Price's attack is reliable, but, like, I feel like buffs are stronger when they hit. Oh, I didn't mean to target that thing. Got it! It's okay, we're gonna stand our ground and see it through. Don't miss, buff. Party's out of truck slams. Just waiting for him to hit our HP. I think that was the first time it happened. Is there anything you can do that does damage? Actually, you can throw an empty bottle. I don't know if it'll hurt him, but you can. No, mountain screw missed. The bottle throw did it. Party! Oh, what a fantastic way to beat Marty. It's like poetic too. Watch, it was secretly all along that he was weak to bottle throws and just no one ever bothered to try it. I don't know how much damage he had left. I'll have to, like, look in the VOD to figure it out. Alright. Say your piece and get out of here, Marty. Super duper. Amazing level up. Alright, time to leave. Do I have to, like, walk off screen and then come back? When do I get to climb down this thing? So that's that. I don't know if we'll be able to get out of here in the next 15 minutes. It is a very long climb. But hey, we got it done. Alright, there are moments where I have to, like, read text. Go away, text. Go away. No, it takes long enough. Poison. It's fine. So let's see. Once we get out of here, we'll hit up a save grow and put it in a different slot so we can still use that $2,000 bottle of whatever it was. But let's see. Next stream is when we'll finish this thing off. We'll do the finale and all that, and then we'll just wrestle for the remainder of the time. And after that, the next stream series, we're going to be picking up Deltarune Chapter 5. Yep, I have decided. I need to figure out what I've done with my save files since then, good grief. I never did end up going back for the eggs in Chapters 3 and 4, but I'm like kind of over it at this point. Deltarune, much like Undertale, just has like too many secrets. I can't do anything about your cravings right now, Brad. Also, you might not actually be craving. We'll have to see. But yeah, wherever my save file is, I guess maybe we'll just pick it up where it left off and not sweat the details. Deltarune having as many things to keep track of as it does, like, I don't honestly know if I could commit to like a pacifist route on the first attempt. Like, especially since the game is incomplete and it's like hard to tell what would count as a misstep or not. Like, for example, in Chapter 1, all the way in Chapter 1, there's that little checkers guy, and if you the first time you encounter him, if you don't warn him about Susie's attack, she'll strike him and knock him out of the battle. And you know, he doesn't die or anything, but if you do warn him, he walks away before she can hit him. And it's like, well, obviously that's a better outcome, but is that going to, like, doom a pacifist route if you didn't caution, well, his name is K Round, isn't it? Yeah. Is he only K Round whenever he's, like, got the crown, or is he something else before that? Well, whatever. Point is, even a subtle misstep like that, I'm hoping Deltarune isn't that punishing, but we won't really know. And we still won't, because there's like 2 more chapters besides left in development, and who knows when those will be ready. I guess what I'm trying to say is, for the purposes of my Let's Play on YouTube, I'm not gonna sweat it so much. Like, covering the secret bosses is definitely something on my agenda, but anything else is just like gravy. Like, good job if we get it. If we don't, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I guess that little indicator there suggests that, Brad, the previous craving must not have stuck. Guess he couldn't get a second craving when he's already had one before. Game probably just checks if he has like the withdrawal status or not, and if he doesn't, then it's running to see if he needs it or not. Running the RNG that determines whether the thing happens. Come on. Come on. They had to make it so agonizingly slow. It's like your reward for beating Nightmare Marty. Climb down for 5 minutes. Here we go. We're nearly there. Once it gets super duper thin and you finally reach the bottom and fall off. Almost. Almost there. Okay. Just fall off it, man. Yakety yak. At least a cryptic conversation between two people that you can kind of infer who they are is a little better than a 5-minute climb. Oh, which way do I go? Probably right. Brad, it's time to wake up. If only. Alright, now the only problem is I don't remember where I left a crow. Oh boy. Let's not drive off any cliffs, hey? Let's see. Where was the last crow? Oh, we gotta do something about that, though. It took the whole stream, but we finally needed to use a joy pill. Hold on. Boop. Joy taken. 29. There you go. Didn't leave one over here. Wish I'd kept a better track of them. There might be some in, like, area 1 we can use. Are we okay? Yeah, we're fine. I'll just drop this stuff. Maybe the one by, oh wait, no, there isn't. Never mind, there isn't one where I'm thinking of. I was gonna say there's one near the roulette place, right? No, actually, they specifically did not put one there because they wanted it to be inconvenient to save scum. Where did I leave a crow? Not here. Did we ever use the one outside of the inn in area 2? I don't think we did, actually. Ah, we didn't. Ah, perfect. Okay. Well, let's stay, and we'll heal. And we'll save, and that'll be that for now. My god. Alright. Oh, file 2. There we go. Alright. That is going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time with the end of Lisa the Overjoyed challenge run. Not really, sort of. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.